All right, calm down, everyone. Hey, everyone. Welcome to another episode of No Title Needed, coming to you from the beautiful Feinstein's Cabaret here at the Hotel Carmichael in Carmel, Indiana, USA. And I am, wait for it, Cynthia Collins.
Scott Osborne.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
We do it every time.
Every time. And today, our guest is Katy Mann. Katy, thank you. Thanks so much for being here. So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
You have a site.
Yes.
Indy with Kids.
Indy with
correct?
Kids. Yes.
Tell us, go. I mean,
Okay.
This is Indy with Kids. It's what it sounds like.
Right, exactly. So how to do Central Indiana with kids. So all the places to go, the best playgrounds, kid-friendly restaurants, road trips, day trips, hidden gems, just the weird stuff that like you're not thinking of every day. But if you're thinking, what can I do? You just go visit our site and you'll remember everything that you've ever heard about.
How did you get this? I mean, how did you even launch this or be like, hey, I want to help people. I want to, you see what I mean? Was there something in your background?
Yeah. So I moved to Indiana when I was very young as a youth director. And in my interview, the kids asked me from the youth group, what kinds of things would we do when you became our youth director? And I said, well, I've never been to Indiana, but I will find all of the things. And I told them some things that we did where I grew up in Southern California, all the activities I took my youth group on. So when I moved here, no one really had a website. I mean, people had a website, but not really. So armed with the yellow pages, the white pages, and a tank of gas, I just drove around, found all of the things like I promised. And then as time went on and I had a different youth group where it was really important for things to be very budget conscious and like budget friendly, I found more free things to do and then just started putting them all on a website.
You're a worker.
Yeah.
You're a worker bee.
Well, there was a need for that. There wasn't anything like that at the time. There was no website.
Yes.
There was, different publications available, but they weren't doing the same
You're
thing.
right. There are publications
Yeah.
about what to do in India, what to do with your family.
Right.
What to do with, and there's quite a few.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
However, if people aren't picking those up at the store, if they're not, this is like the yellow pages. Let your fingers do the walking.
Right. Well, we had an app at one time.
So there I go. Right.
And you could just look it up. I mean,
Yeah.
I just want that to be kind of at your fingertips and you can find it. It's all in one place. As we add to it, because after 15 years, we're still not done with everything because there's always new things coming into Indiana, Central Indiana, things to do.
Of course.
New stores, new play places for kids. And so I'm always out looking.
Now,
Who's your general audience?
My general audience is parents with kids probably about 10 and under,
Okay.
specifically in those lower grade levels and preschool. But we have this huge following of grandparents, cool aunts and uncles, nannies, anyone who is out trying to find something to do with kids.
Yeah.
are you still footing it?
Oh, yeah,
Putting it around, finding these places?
for sure. In fact, just last weekend, my family and I went down to Columbus, Indiana. They have
Nice there.
It's beautiful, and they have this great exhibit. Everybody should go visit it. It's through like November 30th, and it's called Exhibit Columbus. And there's just all these different public art pieces throughout, and they're very interactive and fun. And my kids there's like a swimming pool in front of the library. I mean,
Right.
so much fun.
We used to swim there every year. So that was, it was the thing we looked forward to was that environment. Yeah.
Yeah,
Now, do you kids?
I do have 4 children.
Oh my gosh. I'm saying 4. 4. Yeah. You're busy.
Very busy.
Oh my gosh. Are they still smaller or are they?
So ages 9 to 15.
Oh.
So yeah, so we're still out doing all the things.
Yeah, you are.
Living it and having a really good time.
Now, okay, so along with that, they have that going, okay? Is that your main focus right now?
Yeah.
You have 4 kids.
Right. Other than family. Yes.
You have to raise children.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
that's kind of important.
Very important.
But this that you started on your own when you got here from California, and you've continued it 15 years to say.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
What else has happened along the way? You've kept that.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
what else has sparked up? Anything from that? Anything like an offshoot or?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I love writing about a lot of travel, both international and domestic with kids, how to to do it, where to go, what your kids would like. But then also my second book is coming out later this month. So 2 books out, which is very exciting. I always wanted to be an author when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So the first one is called Indianapolis Scavenger, and I have it right here for you. So this is a scavenger hunt of 19 Indianapolis area neighborhoods. So they're all in Marion County. And there's a photo clue as well as a rhyme. So this was the hardest thing I've ever had to do. I had to write a 4-line rhyme that would help the reader get from point A to point B and find the item that's pictured. So
Probably.
I'd lose.
Be stuck somewhere.
it's about you. It's not a contest.
Oh, it is.
You know,
Oh, yes, it is.
It's always a contest.
you could. You could have 2 copies, and then you and someone else could go out and have a race to the finish. Oh, okay. But yeah, so there's 19 neighborhoods. Don't worry, no one's actually completed the entire book yet that I know of, so you could be first.
Yeah, I could if I had the time.
I know, right?
If I had the time, I could.
And that's the
the time.
joy of it, is that you can just do one little section at a time, do that neighborhood,
Right.
and you're going to discover things that even if you've grown up here, you won't have ever seen before or thought about.
I love that Longs made the cover.
Longs,
It's a staple.
they're the first people that announced my book, Longs.
Really? It's still around. I'm not from here, so
Yes, I'm not from here either, but it was one of the first places I ever discovered was Longs.
Where is it?
So
Downtown.
downtown and on the south side. So
Okay.
I used to
they're like west of downtown. So
Okay.
they open at like 3 or 4 in the morning.
and there's
and-
line
Yes, at 3 or 4 in the morning.
after decades.
Even we do all-nighters at the studio and go right over there, and that was breakfast.
Yes,
It was
very popular.
yeah.
And I believe cash only still. So
Yep.
What?
yes,
Stop.
yes. So
Go long.
and that I didn't know that many people had cash, so there'd be a line. Right. So but yeah, they're fabulous, great family business. Love them. They're on the cover. We've got the Indianapolis Art Center on the cover, White River State Park, and then some other items. I'm just not going to tell you because you got to follow.
No.
Here.
So we have to find them. But I think that's so cool you do that because there are
love
hidden gems everywhere that people don't know about. And like you say, you've lived here your whole life. I'm not from here, but that's the kind of stuff that just personally to me, I'm like, oh my gosh, who knew?
Right.
Who knew?
Right. It'll make you hang out in places that you never thought to hang out. Like my favorite chapter is one of my 3 favorite chapters is Crown Hill Cemetery. That's
Highest point in Indiana.
yeah.
I cannot tell you how many people have said, please walk through there. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Well, this is a guided scavenger hunt through there. I mean, you'll see everything from the pet cemetery to interesting statues.
Yes.
And there's the rhymes have like a story behind them that help you understand what you're looking at.
Okay.
So definitely check that out. It's one of my favorite chapters.
Oh my
You also find your grandmother and grandfather did. But
I'm sure. Yeah.
I mean, not
I'm sure.
not, you know, no.
they don't have residents. Yeah. Yeah. There's lots of interesting residents.
Yes.
But there are famous people.
Yeah.
So many.
Really.
So many.
Right?
And
Yeah.
there's people who are preparing to be there as well. You'll see that they already have their headstones there, even though they aren't quite ready.
Right. Well,
to
they
be there.
bought their plots.
So they bought their plot and already decorated, ready to go home. So, but you'll have to check it out.
Yeah, we do talk about that it's just so gorgeous to walk through there.
The best.
Oh my gosh. All right, listen, we're going to take a quick break. This gnat is going to take a break with us that joins us every episode.
Every single
We're going to
time.
have the gnat on as a gallant eventually. All right, we'll be back with Katy Mann right after this. All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome back with our guest, Katy Mann, on No Title Needed. Katy, we were just talking about 2 books. Indy with Kids. You have 4 children. You're busy.
Yes.
Woman.
Yes, but I love it.
Exactly. Finding these hidden gems in Indianapolis. Now, do you ever go outside of Indianapolis? Hey, do you do the state? Do you go statewide?
We go at least statewide. In fact, my second book is called Where to Take the Kids Indianapolis, but it focuses more on central Indiana. So a lot in Hamilton County, a lot in Johnson County, Hendricks, Hancock. We have all the counties in there, including some even further, like going to see the world's largest ball of paint. Have you heard of this?
I have.
Yeah.
Love it.
That's
It was cool.
Well,
It's cool. Go ahead.
What is it?
it is tons. And don't ask me which city it's in. I totally forgot, but it's in the book. And it's this man who started with a baseball, dipped it in paint, let it dry, dipped it in paint, dipped it in paint. And now this thing is bigger than a car.
Come on.
And you can actually go.
This is the cool part.
It's very
this
cool.
is
For
good.
free. You can go visit him in it's like a special garage built just for this thing where it's suspended by a chain and it tells you what weight it is. And you hold up a sign that says what layer you're painting, and then you get to roller paint it and sign your name under it and everything. And you're the Guinness Book of World Records holder for that moment.
For that moment until the next person comes in. So you get a certificate of being a world record holder.
Because he's in the Guinness Book of World Records. And since then, more and more layers have been added. And so you hold that record until the next.
Every layer added.
What a gimmick.
Isn't
fun.
that brilliant?
But it's free, you know?
Right.
Like, he does accept donations to buy the paint. And I mean, I can't imagine how much weighing that thing costs because, I mean, it's
That's a pain. When did this guy start? Not that we want to get on a tangent
what do you
about
think it was? Like the 80s? It was a long
Yeah,
I don't
probably
remember.
in his 20s or
Yeah,
something.
it's in the book, but I have forgotten that little bit of information.
Right.
Yeah, so we go everywhere and do all kinds of things. I took my daughter recently as a chaperone on her trip to Ecuador and Galapagos, and that was the most amazing trip ever. We took our kids to Europe last year, and so I like to write and kind of tell you, no matter what your budget is, I mean, obviously you need to be able to get there, but here are some things you can do once you're there, because maybe, I mean, with 4 kids, we're always on a budget. Always, you know? So
That's the key, getting there.
Yeah.
Because once you get to somewhere, you can, most places, do stuff pretty cheap.
yeah,
But it's the travel.
it's really, you just want to see everything. It's all about seeing it, experiencing it, speaking to people from different places and learning. And then the food. The food is just,
I
Styles.
agree
Yep.
with you.
yes,
Yeah. Now, you grew up in California.
I did.
Southern California.
Southern California.
Where exactly?
Orange County, so Tustin, a little tiny, well, it's not tiny anymore, but we live in Old Town, so it feels tiny to us. I could walk to all my cousins' houses all around us. My great aunt was there. I mean, we could just walk and find family wherever we went. But moved here to take the job as the youth director in Greenwood, and then took a couple different youth director positions here, sold ads for monster.com, and then took all that knowledge to create Indy with Kids. And it's just been such a journey.
Right? Is most of your family back there? California?
They're all over, but yes, California.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you've had a lot of involvement with the community as well. I understand you're connected with the Children's Museum now, right?
Yes.
Can you
yes.
tell us a little bit?
So this is my second year on the Children's Museum Guild.
Guild.
Yes.
That is a really big deal.
Yes, it is a big deal. I wanted to be on it ever since I heard about it.
Yeah.
And our family, we just love the Children's Museum. How can you not? You know, my children went to preschool there. I've written stories about it. Like, it's just been a very special place for our family for a long time. And so getting to be asked to be on the Guild was just goals, you know?
Yeah.
So this is my second year. And right now we're in the process of the haunted house. That's a big fundraiser of the year.
The biggest.
It raises so much money for programs to help more people be able to participate in the museum, to bring in children, to put on summer camps for kids in need. So it is just a great time. Building the haunted house right now, it kicks off very soon. So you guys will have to go see that the month of October. I will be there to scare you. So the women in the Guild actually are the haunters in the haunted house. We build it, we design it, do various parts. Our costume showcase is actually coming up soon, where I get to go see all the costumes that I'll get to choose from when I haunt.
You go, and it's hard. You know, it's a lot of work.
So much.
It's not like the Guild. My sister-in-law was on it
Yeah.
years, and so we'd go through the haunted house. You know what I mean? The hour they're working.
Yeah.
Like, you're working and that being in there, being a scary person, being
A spook.
it takes it out of you.
Yeah.
And well, what's the theme though? There's always a different.
Oh my gosh! So this is the 100th anniversary of the Children's Museum. It's their birthday, and then the guild has not quite been that long, but we are the longest running haunted house in America. So, but it is actually like a take on. So you're going to go in and actually see aspects of the museum in the haunted house. So it's a little special this year.
Wow.
Cool.
I don't want to ruin it for you because I expect that everybody that's watching this is going to go see it. So we have lights on hours, which are not as scary. It's kind of like just trick or treating from room to room. Now, some kids will be scared of that as well, but it's our friendly hours. So different costumes, smiles, lights on, music down, you get treats. And then there's the frightening hours, which are very frightening.
Yeah.
So I was terrified just working it half the time. I didn't know it was going to creep up around me. Yeah. So
Is this one of the hands-on, or is this hands-off?
no, we don't touch people.
Okay, that's bad.
No, you won't have to worry about that at all.
But it is dark in there. I've been.
It's dark, and people will fall.
They go through. Yeah, I think it's.
Oh, they'll jump.
Yeah, we scared a kid that fell on the floor and scooted backwards faster than I've ever seen anything in my entire life. I mean, so it's a really fun experience, no matter your age. You just make sure you pick the right hours for it.
I agree. It's fun no matter how old you are, because you just take the kids through there, and they take our kid, and like I said, it's kudos to that guild, because they really work hard, and it all seems to be a real everybody just loves doing it. You have to love doing this, right? You have to. It's a volunteer.
Yeah.
You're volunteering. You must love it.
Yeah.
And everybody seems to get along wonderfully and put all that together.
Yeah, it's teamwork. I mean, it's everything you learn when you're a kid, and then apply it as an adult to make childhood great for others.
Yeah. So I have a question. Did your parents instill in you this, you grow up, right? And sometimes you don't realize it, what you're getting from your parents, because you're a kid, you don't know.
Yeah.
Right? You're just going along, and, but then you're like, oh, I guess, you were a youth counselor.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you wanted to obviously help children.
Right. Yeah. Both of my parents have always been involved civically or personally in people's lives, assisting them. My dad is the kind of person that will go do anything for anyone that needs help. My mom filled major leadership roles in organizations that were giving back to the community. She was an educator. My dad was an entrepreneur. They both loved traveling and exploring. Most of my childhood was road trips to Mexico or Virginia or wherever we could go in a car with all of us. And so definitely everything is from my parents and from the path that they allowed me to take.
Yes, and it definitely shows, because look what you're doing.
Right.
And you're giving back.
Right.
Look how you're giving back and helping the community with in like, oh my God, how many different ways here, We have to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Katy.
Unfortunately.
Sorry, but thank you. All right, real quick before we wrap it up. But run the whole gamut. Indy with Kids, the 2 books.
Yeah.
Just go.
Okay, so you can find everything you need to know about Indy with Kids on indywithkids.com, on all of our social media. If you kind of want those posts that will come to you regularly and show up in your feed, sign up for our newsletter, because that's where we send you stuff every week that gives you the top things to do around you, as well as a list of things that you may not have even known about. You can find my books online at Barnes & Noble, at Target, and all of your local independent bookstores. We've had such great support from those organizations, and your local museums. In Indy, you can find them. And so, I'd love for you to check it out. And then totally send me a message and tell me if you made it through a scavenger hunt, or if you found something new in the book that you didn't know about. I want to know about it.
Okay.
Great.
My God, Katy Mann, you're on fire.
Yes, you are.
Thank you so much again.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us for another episode of No Title Needed here at Feinstein's Cabaret. Come on over. See a wonderful show. Such a wide variety of talent here. They have something going on almost every night of the week.
Really?
It's great cocktails, some great food, And it's just such a beautiful, lovely environment. So do yourself a favor, right?
Yeah.
Do yourself a favor, come on over and see some top quality talent coming right here to Carmel. So thanks. I'm Cynthia Collins.
I'm Scott
Oh
Osborne.
my gosh, and we're your co-hosts, always and forever.
Always.
And forever.
It was
And we'll see you next time.